Welcome back to the Comics Experiment, the show right here at the Comicstorian Podcast Network that airs every Thursday at about 2 p.m. Eastern, where I get together with two of my friends. We sit down and talk about the world of comic books, from rumors to theories to whatever's going on in the world of comics. Last week, we started off telling you what happened in Justice League 2 in the original Snyder version.
Still not
We're not in 2A.
done yet?
We're not in 2A.
Sorry, that's not 2A?
That was all the second movie. We're not in 2A yet.
How is 2 and
this-
2A not the same?
Snyder doesn't
my
know.
biggest division
Snyder
now.
doesn't know how numbers work.
I don't think he's ever made an actual outline. Besides just the dashes and the...
This episode is brought to you by G Fuel. Use the code COMICS at checkout to get yourself 10 to 30% off of your order at G Fuel. We recommend the Hero Drink. We're in the same outfits and everything from last week because this just turned out to be a lot longer than I intended.
This is actually my Thursday outfit.
We haven't left the office in a week.
And don't forget to check out our ongoing monthly deal with Shortbox, where you too can win a copy of Spider-Man 2099. Or is the first appearance of him.
Amazing Spider-Man number 365, which is the first appearance of
Yes.
Spider-Man 2099.
So when we last left off, where did we leave off, guys? What happened in Justice League 2?
Lois is banging everyone. But then she died.
Right.
Before
And
we
then
knew who the father
We
was.
jump 5 years in the future, and Superman is evil. Darkseid is still evil.
Bruce is banging everyone.
And everybody lives in a Mad Max style universe with trench coats and guns.
Yeah.
Okay. So this movie was Justice League 2A, which was going to come out in 2020.
That would have been a rough year. God, we got COVID and more of the Snyder. Sorry.
All right. Title card.
Oh, God.
Green Lantern comes to post-Darkseid Earth.
Okay.
We got to work on his title cards. They're not good.
For those who don't know, quick little fast recap in case we end up using this again. This is a supposed leak confirmed by supposedly Zack Snyder. All of it could be rumors. Either way, this is funny to read. So,
He's like, I think I wrote that. Oh.
but anyway, title card. Anyway, title card. Green Lantern comes to a post-Darkseid Earth.
Right.
We open by introducing Green Lantern to the Justice League from the Justice League film universe.
I'm curious which Green Lantern.
He intended for it to be John Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what he was planning
That's
for.
kind of
yeah.
what I was assuming.
I don't know if that's who we
He's
would've
inside
ended up
his
with,
ship
but-
coming crashing to the Earth. Well, yeah, this would have been 2020, so this would have been 6 years after this thing came out. Desperately trying to make contact with anyone, but there's no response, only static. The ship crashes hard, disoriented. The Green Lantern hears someone outside opening the door, and a silhouette of a figure peers in. It's Batman, and he underlined Batman. Like,
What? How did Batman know it was there? He's got a gun.
Obviously.
Hello.
opening on the 5 years later Earth, seen at the end of Justice League 2. Parademons converge on the ship.
Hope you saw the previous movie.
Batman defending the Lantern. Then there's an unexpected ally that assists Batman. Deadshot. Which I'm assuming at this time would have been Will Smith.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, is so Deadshot supposed to be? I wonder, because I know in the Snyder cut, it was Deathstroke. Wasn't that on his Justice League?
That was.
Well, I
yes.
wonder if that's how, because Suicide Squad had come out around that time also. So maybe at the time he was like Deadshot,
Right.
and then switched it.
swapped it out for
Yeah.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke would make more sense, in my opinion.
Well, Deadshot firing at the Parademons in this.
He's like, which
Like
one
some
can
sort of
shoot things?
with some
Post-
sort of Justice League.
In this post-Darkseid world, Deadshot is teamed up with the Dark Knight. Then they're joined by the Flash, also underlined.
Which one? It's Wally. That'd be cool,
Batman
actually.
barks at the Flash to stay out of the fight. Barry's too important to the mission to risk getting hurt. Flash saves Batman, cocky, but is soon overwhelmed by the Parademons. Flash is almost killed, but the Lantern saves him with the iconic friendship between the two beginning.
It's
So then
Guy Love.
Okay, so wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense then, because the friendships were either Hal and Barry or John and Wally.
That's what I was going to say.
So that doesn't work.
Unless maybe when he was writing this, he wasn't planning John, he was planning for Hal.
It's possible. Yeah.
He was actually expecting Ryan Reynolds
To reprise his role.
Oh, that would have been awesome. I would watch that movie. Hashtag restore the Green Lantern verse.
The Reynolds verse.
The Reynolds verse. Yeah.
The Lantern looks over the Earth, analyzing it with his ring, and he explains to them who he is and who the Green Lantern Corps is, or was. How he came here looking for a partner from Earth who's been missing and presumed dead, like most of the Lanterns. Darkseid's army is...
Oh, so maybe he was coming for Hal.
Yeah.
What if this was also in the universe of Emerald Twilight, and Hal has killed everyone? So he's a second villain.
Don't add to this insanity.
He's a second villain. Parallax teams up to Darkseid.
What'd you think of
They
the
go to math
Snyderverse?
class. They
Not
get
insane enough.
Only
I want to
Dan.
go one step farther.
Only Dan would add to this insanity at this point.
Oh, trust me, I've been adding in my head. Just I haven't said it all out loud.
I mean, there are some cool things you could do with this.
Yeah. All right.
Even chat's like, Dan, come on.
Hells yeah.
Presumed
would not be
Darkseid's
shocked if
army
Snyder
is
was
making
like,
their
but
way.
Hal killed off all the
know.
other lanterns.
And he takes out his hands like, look at all my rings.
Now we get another side movie.
Darkseid's army is making their way across the universe in the sky.
Making my way.
The Big Dipper constellation is missing 2 stars. Batman says that all the stars will go out.
Now.
All the stars will go out because of what's happening on Earth. The sun
We are
is
pretty
now
important.
setting. Huh?
We are pretty important.
Yeah. The sun is now setting, and Batman says that they need to move.
Just 3 steps.
Oh,
to
I
your
think it
left.
was Hal.
Okay.
Look at the image. Dan can put this up there. Of them all
That
leaving.
is definitely Hal.
So it was Hal looking for John.
Yeah. So, okay, then the Hal and Barry thing works.
Yeah.
It looks like they're coming out of the advert. No.
Not this early in the second
know, I
episode.
Portal. It's what it is.
'cause
Is
it's a portal
Ned
and
with the sling ring, and then Batman with a gun. It's like,
Who's this
and then
kid?
they close it.
Title card.
Title
Oh God.
card.
The Justice League
Mistaken
regroups.
portal. Oh.
It's not terrible.
Justice League regroups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
That one
terrible.
makes
Batman,
It's
Deadshot, Flash, and the Lantern return to the League's hidden base. I like how the Lantern's just the Lantern, so they can use whoever
They could just put it in whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hidden base underneath Wayne Manor. Okay, hold on.
Kilowog.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. His hidden base is underneath Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
So Superman,
Sorry,
powered by
sorry.
Darkseid, like, I won't even check there.
Why would you look there?
Wait, whose bases?
The Justice League new base is beneath Wayne Manor.
For some reason in my head, I thought you said Green Lantern had a base underneath Wayne Manor. I'm like, that just makes
Batman's like,
total sense.
what the hell?
He's like,
Why
look.
did you put this here?
He's like, look, you build mine and don't tell anyone, and I'll let you have the room over there. Okay, how's that sound, Hal?
Mara joins them walking into the camp across the desert with Arthur's trident slung across her shoulders carrying buckets of water.
And a straw.
Mara then remarks that she's had time to venture further outside the camp to locate this drinkable water.
It's in a small puddle.
I converted it from my own urine. Batman definitely would have some sort of system to convert his urine into drinkable water.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I'm
Oh,
surprised.
geez, they stopped giving me images. All right, I'm going to move fast on this one. Bruce explain. At this point, he's just writing the whole movie out.
He's like, I'm done with synopsis. Script. Framed on my
Look at
wall.
this.
Yeah, he's done with synopsis. Script framed on my wall.
I'm like convinced that this was a Beautiful Mind style thing, and
He's
this
just
is like,
on the wall.
He's just still going.
like this wasn't framed. This was just something else, and he wrote on the frame.
Batman explains the operation to the Lantern.
I
They're
wrote it
planning,
on the back of the Declaration of Independence. So it would be secure for all time.
and then Nick Cage shows up.
Then the king shows up and tries to steal it.
Batman explains the plan. They're going to end Darkseid's reign on Earth. The Lantern doesn't think that they're going to have a shot at it. He wants to repair his ship and try to find the surviving members of the Corps. He wonders what the Justice League could do to stop Darkseid. Title card! The Last Supper of the Justice League.
I'm really going hard on the Jesus thing.
They're all sitting at a very large table facing one side.
One side. Yeah.
So I'd like a table for
And then
14.
Bruce is just like,
Reveal post Darkseid cyborg, now half man, able to plug into machinery.
was he always half man?
I'm pretty sure that's the definition of a cyborg.
Now half ape.
Hanging in the Batcave, working on a massive technology, a cosmic treadmill that will help the Flash jump back in time to end what the Lantern asks, which makes sense to the CW thing.
It makes sense with that. It doesn't make sense with the fact that previously he already turned Flash into a god of time.
That's true. He did say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he could only do short bursts of time, like a week.
I'm just saying, 'cause remember in Batman v Superman where he shows up? I'm too early!
Yeah.
So this is going to be the link finally. This is what we're going to get. I'm kind of happy that's
Bruce
getting a
was
callback.
like, what? And then paper went.
That was like, from the other movie.
Yeah. Cyborg tells the Lantern the specifics of how time travel works. It's very uncontrollable, and even if they can get the Flash to travel back, they can only get him to try this once a year, so that the Earth is in the very same spot he's jumping to.
That sounds stupid, but okay. Now it's very much Endgame at this point, where the Flash is going to be like, so you're trying to tell me Back to the Future is bullshit?
I'm just picturing him running on. Oh crap! I only went 355 days. There is something there.
You know what the best part is though? If this was done right after Batman v Superman, we didn't know what Endgame was going to do.
It's true. It could have been the Endgame. It would have been a lot more jumbly, but it could have been the Endgame.
Well, I'm just saying because Endgame did the time travel thing.
Yeah.
So that would have ended up dropping in 2019, and then this would have rolled out right after. And this is from like 2015, but everyone would have been like,
"Oh, they're just copying Endgame."
When they're time traveling, they just have this red blur go past them, and
that would be cool. Ant-Man was like, "The hell?
Did you see a flash or something?" Right.
Flash shrugs. So yeah, they're gonna be in the same spot on the bedrock.
Title card.
Flash shrugs or space. In order to operate it, they need to steal a mother box from Darkseid's army.
Of course.
Sure.
They know where one is, but once they power the machine up, they'll get his attention. Lantern then asks who Mara answers. Lantern then asks who, and Mara answers a Darkseid controlled Superman.
Oh.
Even the Lantern has heard of the Kryptonian. Worried that he's under the control of Darkseid, he's heard that Superman is unbreakable. Deadshot goes on. Across the world, beyond parademons, nearly the entire population has fallen to the anti-life equation, their minds being completely controlled by Darkseid. Deadshot says that he remembers when his daughter was taken. It haunts him. Something, death.
Darkseid.
something sad.
They need to move soon. The planet alignment is planet alignment is tomorrow night, where Earth will be in the same place it was when Bruce first saw Flash in the Batcave. If they don't jump then, they won't have another opportunity for an entire year.
However, it turns out it's a leap year, so they didn't calculate it properly.
It is 5 years later.
That'd be funny. Oh crap, we don't even have that day this year.
Let's be honest, if it's the Flash, that would totally be a Flash. We forgot to count.
Take it down the leap.
The plan is that Barry will warn Batman so that they can be better prepared, but the Flash will only have about 10 to 15 seconds before he's taken apart, it says. So what he's going to say in that amount of time to Bruce, they all agree it's simple. You have to stop Lex. If Lex is stopped, Darkseid will never come here, and Lex will never slaughter the Justice League. Afterwards, Bruce pulls Barry aside and tells him that won't work. He was trying to stop Lex already. Why didn't Bruce say that into the group?
We had to tell you to stop Lex. And then
hey, come here.
He tells him that, and Bruce is like, no shit. What do you think I was doing?
Did you not look over there? I've got an entire bat board that says killing Lex.
Just a bunch of arrows going to Lex.
Going to Lex.
Stop Lex.
Question mark.
Arrow.
So Flash has to say something else. Bruce says that this is his fault. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Bruce admits she was Superman's world. I believe I broke that connection.
Bruce! Don't bang Lois! What a weird warning from the future. And then the next time Lois bent over, Bruce was like, well, I mean, what is the worst that could happen?
What did Barry say? What was he saying again?
I like this one for the chat. Bruce, keep it in your pants, Bruce.
Jesus, Bruce. Flash comes back, slaps him. Stop it.
Bruce whispers into Barry's ear and Flash's eyes go wide.
Ooh.
Flash can't help but say, "No way."
No way. And then Cyborg goes, "Booyah."
Bruce responds, tell me that it will change everything. Title card. The mission.
Oh, okay.
The mission's
title cards are getting better.
I think he's just getting lazier the longer this goes.
Oh, the mission? I don't even know.
The mission starts at dawn. The Fury Road-inspired Batmobile, the Justice League, Batman, Green Lantern, Deadshot, and Mara break into the Stronghold. A cathedral swarming with anti-life controlled people, Darkseid soldiers, human priests kneeling before the Mother Box. Batman says that as soon as they get to the Mother Box, Superman will be aware of them. Back at the Batcave, Cyborg and Flash are
doing stuff.
Are preparing for Flash's jump. Cyborg makes it clear that the Flash won't have much time and he needs to deliver the message before he crumbles into nothingness. But if Barry succeeds, it won't matter. None of this will have ever happened.
He's like, easy for you to say.
Batman and the others steal the Mother Box and they make a dead run back to the cave as the Flash and Cyborg prepare for Barry's jump. I don't know.
Everybody run back. I didn't bring enough gas.
Superman.
We don't have any flyers or speedsters with us either.
Superman is in pursuit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, we got to outrun the Kryptonian.
It's okay. I got the Bat-Nos. Family.
That's what Barry has to tell Flash when he goes back. Family, Bruce.
Family, Bruce.
Superman arrives and faces off against the Justice League. From a tower, Deadshot fires a kryptonite bullet into Superman's back, but Superman dodges it. Batman asks Deadshot over his comms what happened, and Deadshot tells Batman, "This better work. This better save my daughter." Superman flies through the tower, killing Deadshot.
You never mentioned a daughter. What the hell? Where's this coming from?
I just got this in a Deadshot with a gun to Barry. You better do this right. I'll shoot you right now. How's that's gonna help?
You're not gonna actually shoot me. Turns it sideways. Oh God, he's serious.
He's got the kill shot. I call this the dead shot. Oh.
Superman flies through the tower, killing Deadshot. Mara tries to remove the water from
Superman.
Huh?
I said, there goes Will Smith.
Pig mist. You know, it's like that D&D segment during our game, and I just said, "And Zod blows through."
Exact same thing. Yeah. Just an eyeball.
I feel like when he did this, he started reading Invincible. He's like, Omni-Man's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How can I use that?
I like that.
Darkseid controls Superman.
Mara tries to remove the water from Superman. He crushes her. Green Lantern fires his ring at Superman, but he sends his corrupted heat vision into the ring until it explodes, taking out the Lantern's arm with it. This is brutal.
Yeah, man.
It's starting to get kind of cool, actually. I'm just saying.
Cyborg does what he can against Superman as Flash prepares for the jump. And just after Cyborg activates the machine... That's what I'm saying. Like, in this original script, Cyborg didn't have much going on.
Yeah,
like,
literally, he only had half a body.
Yeah. They still haven't given him his legs back. They talked about it.
Couldn't
in a
build
backpack.
legs or something?
That's what I was saying. Cyborg does what he can against him. After Cyborg activates the machine, Superman tosses him to the parademons and they tear him apart. Then finally, it's Batman facing off against Superman, and the Flash runs hard for the machine, seconds away from the jump. Batman is armed with the kryptonite spear, but Superman impales Batman with it, and as these two heroes struggle, Flash races as fast as he can, exploding through time just before Superman reaches him.
Exploding through Superman. It was very
that worked in Deceased.
This is true.
Other way around. Superman went through Flash.
Well, yeah, but then a bone stuck to
This is true.
Yeah.
If we know anything, Superman's weakness, it's the Flash's finger.
Title card. The Flash races back in time. Title card. Flash is pulled through time. I'm assuming he was going to add something in between there.
Two title cards
That'll
back to
figure
back.
itself out.
We'll do some cool multiversal things. We'll show off.
He's like, honestly, I got tons of time to write this. What are they going to take me off the project?
He's actually just like, you know what? This is all serious. We need a joke. All right, I'll put in parentheses. Boy, that was quick.
That would actually be funny.
And I think at this time, Dan,
We can open this portal.
Today's video is sponsored by Shortboxed, the app making it easier to buy and sell graded comics online. Are you a comic book collector and looking to start your first collection? Then Shortboxed might be the app for you. Shortboxed is available to download for free on both iOS and Android, and makes shopping for graded comics easier than ever. With browsing features and a clean and clear interface, you can easily find the comic that you're looking for. It's grade in a description before being able to buy for a set price or make your own offer. All purchased comics will be mailed to your house safe and sound, making it easier than ever to start a collection. On top of that, we've partnered with Shortboxed to do a giveaway for a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 365 graded at 9.0 by the CGC. This is the first appearance of Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, and it can be yours for free. Simply head over to shortbox.com/Comicstorian to enter for a chance to win this awesome comic and get a promo code for $15 off of your first Shortboxed order. Don't wait. Start your collection today with Shortboxed and go to shortbox.com/Comicstorian. Hi. I realized I was blocking the...
Hello.
All right, this is how I read now. Like a normal human being.
What are you guys talking about? Then we're with Bruce and Lois as they arrive in Justice League 2. You're not the father. Lois storms out of the Batcave when the Flash arrives, landing in this Justice League 2 moment. He tells Bruce what he didn't hear before. What Bruce whispered to him in... he tells Bruce what we didn't hear before.
Oh.
What Bruce whispered in his ear. Lois lied to you. You're the father. Awesome. After delivering his message.
And then the whole Jerry Springer crowd just goes, whoa! Or Maury? Is it Maury they did the...
That's both.
Yeah.
The Flash vanishes from existence. Lois comes down trying to reconnect with Bruce, who is still reeling from the information. Again, Lois insists that he listens to her. This time, he does. She tells him that Lex has a plan to take out the Justice League. Working together, they discover his attack plans against the League. Suddenly, Darkseid's boom tube opens, water pouring in the cave, and Darkseid looks at Lois. Bruce looking down from above behind the glass again. But this time, Bruce dives into action.
So before he just stood there?
Because it wasn't his child. But now that it's his child. Yeah, apparently. Apparently that's what the message was.
This is Batman who's just like, man, F this bitch.
I'm just picturing...
Like, I didn't realize like he just didn't do anything.
Apparently he didn't.
Like, nah.
But this time he's like, well, she's got my child. I better jump in there.
All right, then.
I guess I've got personal interest.
He just watched the
He's
last
like,
one.
I got a Robin costume. I'm going to give it to somebody.
He died in this timeline.
Yeah.
Smashing through the glass, he throws himself in front of the Omega beams as he moves Lois out of the way. He's struck by them crying out, but he shrinks.
What?
Pretty sure that's what that says.
I'm sorry,
And he's
who?
the Atom.
Who shrinks?
Apparently Batman.
No, Darkseid. What happens is the Omega beams bounce off of Batman, reverse into Darkseid, and Darkseid shrinks to baby Darkseid. Yeah.
Superman arrives in time to see Batman injured and flies in a rage, but instead of being broken, he's empowered, angry. So he loves Batman.
Hashtag empowerment.
He loves Batman.
There's the twist.
The world's finest.
It was,
right there.
yeah, it was like when it's literally a love triangle.
It's a thruple.
Yeah, it's like a Scott, Jean, and Wolverine thing going on now. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Superman puts a Darkseid on his heels, and Darkseid is forced to retreat. He's in high heels in this too.
He is like cartoon backup.
Lois tells Superman that he has to warn the others Lex has a plan. With information from Lois on Lex's Injustice League, Superman saves the League, stopping Maru from releasing the gas in Themyscira, Orman Black Manta from killing Aquaman, and Leonard Snart from taking out Cyborg.
Just imagine he shows up and starts flicking people. Yeah. And they go flying.
I mean, I'm picturing like triumphant music going through, but like jamming guitars.
No, that's the Wonder Woman thing.
Right, but they would just retool it, you know?
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, Bruce reveals to Lois that although he's alive, he was hit. There's a darkness growing across his body. He's in pain. but they need to keep fighting.
Lois. And then he gets a ring and he goes, rise.
But Lois, as he tells Lois as he boards the bat plane,
Give the kid a Robin costume.
The code to the safe is...
I can't read that word. Something had a life outside of the cave before you.
I didn't have a life?
But it's not didn't, see?
I never?
Not never either.
I sucked at having a life?
Sucked at having it.
I could have had a life.
Oh, okay.
Outside the cave with you.
Bruce leaves.
Kid a Robin costume.
Bruce leaves across the world. Why is there so much more left?
Why do you always have a Robin?
We're back to artwork, so this will be shorter. Don't worry.
You said that already.
No, I said those parts would not be long.
Oh.
Those are the long ones. Title card.
I'll be honest. This has gotten so ridiculous that I don't understand what's happened in his universe.
At this point, it's one of those things where it's like, I should have ended this like 4 issues early.
It was one of those ones where
This
it's
is
like,
all,
okay,
this is
this
all
is
a second
I
movie,
know.
too.
And it
This
was
is
classic
ridiculous.
Flash stuff because you go, okay, I'm kind of following, time travel.
No,
All right.
I feel like he's like, oh, we could have made this into Justice League 2 and 2A, and like Warner Brothers is like, don't you mean 2A, B, C, and D?
Yeah, seriously, bro.
Then part of
How
there,
long do you
he's
think
like,
our movies are?
Justice 2A Injustice, maybe? I don't know. Darkseid War?
Earth unites against Darkseid. Darkseid's full-scale invasion begins, but it's too much for the Justice League to handle on their own. But they won't have it. Led and inspired by Superman, the countries of the world come together. Armies, air forces, and navies. Wonder Woman and her mother lead the Amazons off Themyscira to join the war. In the oceans, Aquaman pleads with the Seven Kingdoms, declaring that there is an eighth, the surface world, and they must be allies, not enemies.
And that one octopus is still playing drums.
Hold on, I thought he already reunited the surface world and the...
No, that was the argument. It hadn't happened yet.
It hadn't happened yet.
Now we got title card.
Come on.
The entire
story.
Title card. The entire world becomes a Justice
And
League.
Batman's just like, you get a batarang, and you get a batarang.
Here's a domino mask.
All the little kids line up their Robin costumes.
Oh, you still got parents? Well, we can fix that.
In a quotation, Lord of the Rings-like finale. That's what he wrote.
And then
You need
and then Batman calls forth the Ghost Army and defeats Sauron. I would watch that movie. Yeah.
With the Black Lantern ring. It would work, actually.
100% would work.
The history of the three armies that first battled Darkseid
Then Zeus shows up.
echoes itself today. The world of man, the Amazons, and the Atlanteans. The battle cultivates with the Green Lantern joining the fight with the alien Green Lantern Corps. Make sure they're aliens. The entire DC universe together for the very first time on a scale unlike any that's ever been seen, battling to save the world together.
And then a space pig and a chipmunk and a...
During the battle, Hippolyta dies, saving her daughter, proud of what she's done.
Playing the drums.
They're constructs.
The Flash is able to move so quickly that he masters his powers, existing in multiple places at once, unstoppable. He takes out the entire army himself. So wait, they have everyone there.
He's literally just punching every parademon.
Do you remember that scene in Endgame where everyone's standing there and then Captain Marvel takes out half the battlefield?
That's
the Flash, yeah.
And then
Cyborg.
all of the female heroes, of which there's one. Well, I guess Mara, so 2. Get to do a cool moment.
Yeah,
Cyborg is able to overpower the mother boxes, taking control of them and creating a chain reaction that destroys them, weakening Darkseid. It's ultimately a dying Batman who sacrificed himself to save the League and the world, destroying Darkseid. Title card. In the aftermath.
Oh my God. There's going to be like 8 movies that are all 4 hours long to do this whole thing.
Diana becomes the new queen of the Amazons, leading them to return to the outside world and restore and inspire peace. With the Amazons at her side, she negotiates peace between the countries of the world, unlike anything in history. You just needed, a hot Amazon queen who could kill you to tell you to be peaceful.
I don't know. Have you seen her mother in the movie? She's pretty hot.
I mean, in this one, didn't Diana become queen? Because she's also
Yeah, she's the
pretty
queen
hot.
now in this one.
No, I know. But you said you just needed a hot Amazon queen. I was like, well, technically. Yeah.
Arthur is recognized by the
ugly.
kingdoms as the true king that he united the world under. The skepticism over the human heritage not only gone, but replaced with adoration. It's at a weird angle for this particular. Like, whoever was taking pictures, like, and the last one, whatever.
Oh, God, how many of these more do we have?
You forgot that one. I don't want to go back.
I've gone too far. I can't loop around. Snyder doesn't know I'm in the house.
He's still sleeping. Shh.
Cyborg evolves, becoming the god of the... Oh, so this was all supposed to be at the end of it, that they would all reach these goals.
Yeah,
Cyborg evolves, becoming a god of the digital age and transforming himself to look human again. Lois mourns Bruce's death. Superman looks closer, realizing that Lois is carrying Bruce's child. She admits it, but he already knows. Maybe he always did, he says. He saw that she needed...
He saw her in the Batcave, and no, he just didn't stop him. So
turns out Superman likes to watch.
Something, he doesn't shy away, instead embracing her and her unborn child. He has a reason to be Clark again.
He's like, I was okay with this because now he gets the inheritance.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Title card.
And then the kid is raised to become Nightwing.
Title card.
Oh, no.
Maybe we're not done.
Oh, okay.
20 years later.
I was right. It's gonna happen. Because originally Nightwing was a Kryptonian superhero that Superman told to Robin, who then took up the moniker. We bring it all back together.
20 years later, after the memorial commemorating Batman's sacrifice, Commissioner Barbara Gordon asks Lois,
who has never been introduced in any of these movies,
as far as we know. I mean,
up to this point.
Hello, I'm Barbara Gordon. You may know me from such
everybody in the theater would go,
Girl.
Oh, no shit. Barbara Gordon.
Barbara Gordon asks Lois, what are you going to tell him? Referring to telling Lois' son the truth about his father. For the first time in decades, crime is returning to Gotham.
The role
and it needs
of Nightwing.
And it needs the Batman again.
Well, I guess you could just call him the Batman.
Various JL members.
Terry.
Various JL members, like the Martian Manhunter, are present. Like, Martian Manhunter, who hasn't shown up at all before this.
Hey guys, I exist. By the way, that's Barbara Gordon. She's Batgirl.
He shows up and is like, for a while they were actually masqueraded as Clark's mother. It was weird. It was weird.
And he reveals the
general
truth.
In the army.
Oh, Lois takes her son to the Batcave, revealing the truth that his father was Bruce Wayne Batman. In Gotham, rising from the shadows, out into the moonlight, we meet Nightwing.
Does it really say
it says New Batman.
I was like, well, I totally called that.
That would have been so good.
I totally called that.
And that was the original 2-part Justice League movies.
All right.
That turned into 2 episodes of our podcast.
There are some interesting ideas in there, wrapped up in a lot of insanity.
Yeah.
I like the part that Dan mentioned when
Parallax Al Jordan has defeated.
I don't know why you didn't bring in like a Black Lantern.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could happen.
I mean, if you clean it up, it could be a decent Elseworld story.
It could.
But there's a lot of insanity in there.
I will say, I kind of like the idea of the Riddler somehow discovering the anti-life equation and figuring it out on his own. I kind of like that concept.
Yeah.
Like, that's a kind of neat idea to turn him even more crazy.
Right. I mean, it's insane. I think if this is what actually had happened, in my opinion, it would have gone down as like the greatest DC series ever or the most terrible DC series.
It would have been notorious for something.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been middle of the road.
There would have been I mean, just like with the Snyder cut, it would have been the people who were like, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And then the people who were like, it wasn't that good. Yeah. Like, there probably wouldn't have been a lot of middle of the road people.
I mean, it was good, except for that one part. Why didn't Superman stop Bruce from banging his wife? He can
on the
hear
internet
her across the universe 90% of the time.
I'm punching Starro. Is that Lois moaning?
That's the biggest actually complaint on the internet. The moment you had Bruce and Lois together, that ruined it for me.
Yeah, that doesn't really work, I don't think.
I will
now,
say,
if it was like Lois and Clark had the kid, and then the kid ends up being a superpowered Batman at the end, that'd be kind of cool.
that would be kind of cool. I would say if
The whole
they
cheating thing, yeah,
if they
like-
did like an actual cheating thing, I could see that leading into Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Like
Batman v Superman slap fight.
infidelity.
It's interesting.
Maury.
It's funny that this all got out. Like, and he's even said, like, if they ever were to bring him back, this is not where the story would have gone at
Right,
this
yeah,
point.
because this was probably all the initial idea.
Well, plus a lot of this was kind of what happened in Endgame. It would have been weird at this point to see all that coming out, because it all would have just straight been referenced into Endgame, even though he wrote this in like 2014, 2015.
Well, we also don't know when they wrote Endgame.
That's true.
See,
yeah.
that's why I was actually curious about this with the relation to those being released,
Right, yeah.
because they are very, very similar.
Very similar, yeah. And then
So-
Darkseid's like, I am inevitable. Wait, what? Wait a minute. They're just flat out taking lines from the movie.
Is he about to snap? Yeah, son of a... I swear.
A hammer
And then
falls in the
Batman's
middle.
like, I am Iron Man. Batman, damn it.
I knew I
weird
should have
that
gone
they-
for the head.
It's weird that cut got in the movie. I don't know why they didn't fix that.
It's just Ben Affleck goofing around. It's what I expect Jared Leto's whole "I'm not Venom" or "I am Venom"
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
To,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I expect that was just him goofing around. I am Venom.
No, it's just me, Dr. Morbius.
So if this had come out and it wasn't your job to watch these, and you started to hear what this is about, would you have gone to the theater?
I mean,
to see
I would
it?
have gone to see it.
This would have been 4-hour cuts with so many musical interludes.
I mean, you got it. Even if it's a train wreck, everybody loves watching train wrecks. So I wouldn't have had to go in and see it just to see it.
That's exactly what I would have
Yeah.
been in this situation of, I'm sorry.
Hey, what happens?
You said Lois cheats on Superman with Batman.
Because Clark is
Cyborg
dead.
loses half his body. Flash straps him to his back instead of building him his legs. With
and
the Speed
there's a
Force.
Mad Max future with a Batmobile. I'm in. You've sold me on the movie.
Look at the Harley Quinn with the guitar.
Also, there are Riddler trophies throughout it. This is crazy.
Wait a minute. Is this just a Batman game?
If it was a game, I would play that.
I would have saw it.
I'm going to see what our Twitch chat, because we do these live at twitch.tv/Comicstorian every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
What do they say? Generally don't like it.
Well, no, it doesn't sound like a great idea. No.
Philip has a good
is-
one. I really hate this. It really ruins the character of Lois and would have been such a shitty thing.
yeah.
It makes her be a character that depends on men, and it just sucks, honestly. Honestly, I fucking hate that they made Superman literally a... Well, I'm not going to say that word on there.
The main problem with it, I would see, is that this was supposed to be the main DCEU.
Yes.
Yeah.
This would be an interesting idea for like an Elseworlds book, like Injustice or Deceased. You know,
Dark
that
Knights of
sort
Steel. That's kinda
sort
doing
of
a similar
alternate
idea.
reality,
Yeah.
but like as the main DC, like if it was a comic, the main DC book, it's just weird.
I also feel like
Now,
we spent
what
way
if-
too much time in the future that gets wiped out.
Yes.
Because a lot of things happen in his script in the future 5-year plan that are just gone once Flash comes back. And
Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road, Batman Fury Road.
Now, I will say the way they could make that into an actual official one would be if they did this entire thing and then it ended with Darkseid winning and Huntress and Power Girl go to a different universe. And it turns out it was Earth 2 the whole time.
that would be a cool twist at the end.
would be,
Right?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That would be cool.
And then
that's
Justice
a way
League.
to make
I mean,
it
that's- yeah,
official.
yeah, yeah.
And
Do you think that this would have all fit into 2 Justice League movies?
no, but 3
This is like an
And
HBO
felt
2A.
complete and felt like
This
a
is
movie.
an HBO Max series.
Actually,
No word of lie. I
as
thought
an
this would...
HBO Max series, like if this was a season-long thing, each title card was its own hour-long episode.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I could actually see that.
The,
Well, they've said, like, why don't they just give him like an animated series or just a comic book?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
them do it that way.
it's funny because this was so long that I intended this to be 1 hour-long episode of Comics Experiment.
It's an hour and a half ish.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it comes down to at the end. We'll see when Dan's editing all this together. But the fact is, it's probably going to be 2 episodes of the Comics Experiment.
We need to do title cards.
Title card.
Still going. Title card. What? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Title card. ... Sigh. Still going.
Title card. Oops. Question mark.
Title card. How does Superman not hear like Dan's own questions?
Title card. Full paragraph starts scrolling through like Star Wars
You
intro
need to do
style.
this. You need to do this on these 2 episodes of Comics Experiment. Editor's note. Why are we still reading this?
Why am I still writing these?
Title card. Where did I leave my soda?
Anyway,
card question.
this is the Comics Experiment. Every Thursday we get together right here at the. We've been going on for almost like what, 3, 4, 5 years now.
Something like that.
Yeah, this is a podcast that's been going on for, I'm just going to go ahead and guesstimate, 5 years. We've been doing this for 5 years. We talk about all your favorite comic book stuff, from story plots to reviews to philosophical to just ideas. We just talk about it all here. It's aired live every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Comicstorian. We try to do it every week. Yeah, we at least got these 2 weeks done. We at least got 2 weeks. So if it snows us out next week.
I'm gonna have another COVID scare. I like being at home.
Sorry, Pa. I got the COVID lung.
Got the black lung. Wrong kid, Dad.
These are Zoolander references for
Completely
those.
different. No, wrong kid dies from Dewey Cox Walk Hard.
Wrong kid, Dad.
All right, well, what I'm saying is they're making movie references for anyone who might be like, wow, you guys are making fun of COVID.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to check out our sponsors, G Fuel, Shortboxed. Check out our additional channels, Absolutely Marvel and DC, Dungeons and Ale, and our Facebook gaming channel where I do Fortnite with Dan, and he doesn't know it.
I thought he was gonna deface Fortnite. Or I deface Fortnite.
Thank you guys so much, and it's facebook.com/comicstorian gaming. You can't Google that anywhere else. You had to go
Also
right to
check
Facebook
out our Snapchat
and TikTok
and TikTok.
and Shorts on YouTube.
Just search Comicstorian on
OnlyFans.
Google. I'm sure you'll find us everywhere.
OnlyFans.
That the OnlyFans is just pictures of Dan doing sock puppets, going, "I'm reenacting the movies."
I'm Bruce. I'm Lois. For some reason, we got different voices.
Someone mixed those up, and thank you for watching today's episode.